All right, backpacks are packed and school supplies are checked off the list, but there's one thing missing from most back-to-school shopping carts, and it might matter more than anything else. And that's prepping kids with people skills. We're talking about how to handle friendships, conflict, rejection, and yes, even early dating. And spoiler alert, these aren't just for kids. Parents, you're going to want to take some notes here too. Relationship expert Dr. Elton joins us now with 4 tools to help our kids this school year. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. Tell us why learning these emotional skills are also really important to teach our kids before they head back to school.
So this is extremely important because emotional intelligence is one of the components for the future success.
Yeah.
So, and again, it's helpful for kids to learn it and also for parents to walk along and also maybe learn a skill or two as well.
Yeah, we can all brush up on our emotional intelligence, can't we? All right, well, one thing that you share is something that you call a triple filter test. I think this is really important. Tell us more.
So we usually say things that we later regret. So triple filter test helps us to pause and really think before we say it. So you need to walk yourself through 3 things. 1, before you want to say something, think, is it actually true what you're about to say? Is it kind? And is it necessary? If you say no, just don't say anything.
Yeah.
And also helpful for sending texts.
Yeah,
right? Texting and all that. So because whenever you send a text, it stays there.
Yeah, such a good reminder. Talk to your kids about it. And you know what, for adults too.
Absolutely.
Before I talk to my husband, I should be like, is that helpful? Maybe not. Maybe I won't say that. Really good one. You also say that there's 4 unique skills that kids should learn. What are they?
So I like identifying your emotions. So the skill is name it to tame it. Or according to research, it's a fact labeling. So you need to identify your emotion because when you think of anger, it's just tip of the iceberg. And underneath the anger, you can see disappointment, you can see sadness, and you can see other emotions. So you want to identify that emotion. So say it. I feel stressed out. I feel disappointed. I feel sad. And then once you say it, it makes it real. So now you can do something about it.
Okay, so we've identified the emotion. Okay, what's next?
So the next one is my favorite. It's actually regulating. So one of the coping skills and grounding skills is bring yourself back down whenever you start to feel anxious or upset. So the skill is 5 senses exercise. Is what you can see, what you can touch, what you can hear, smell and taste. So we can actually do it here.
Okay.
So can you name 5 things you can see? Just look around and name 5 things.
Yeah, a chair, a prompter, beautiful you, a screen, the floor.
And then the next one is 4 things you can touch. And as you touch them, you describe them.
Oh, okay.
So the chair is smooth, right, and soft.
Smooth, soft. You said that touch. Okay. Yeah, soft, not hurtful. Whatever else.
So,
yeah.
And then the next one is here, and you pause and you listen. What do you hear? It helps us to be more mindful.
Yeah, silence. I hear silence right now. Yeah.
And the next one is what can you taste? So
Nothing.
1 or 2 things you can taste, and then
Right.
smell.
Okay.
So whenever
Fresh
you're
air. Yeah.
whenever you're done, you usually back to your ground level.
I see.
And you're not escalated anymore.
That is a very nice tool. Thank you. That was really great. Okay, we move on to the next skill.
So the next one, I would say you need to address the conflict because usually what happens with kids, and then adults as well. So you have a conflict and then you just move on. You don't say anything. So you need to make sure that you say, oh, it was really hurtful. You need to know how to set boundaries.
All right.
And then you also need to come and apologize sometimes. So all the skills are super important for kids as well as important for adults.
All right. Let's walk through those one more time. You said the skills. So first we identify.
So first is pause.
Pause.
Pause before you speak. Then you need to identify your emotions. What are you feeling? Then you need to regulate. And then you need to repair.
Repair. Okay, those are lovely. Thank you for walking us through those. Those are great for kids and parents as we head back to school to think about. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. For more expert relationship tips, visit AnnaElton.com.